New Lands, by Charles Hoyfort, Part 1, Chapter 8b. It was found by Rømer, a 17th century astronomer, that, at times, the moons of Jupiter did not disappear behind him, and did not emerge from behind him, when they should. He found that as distance between this Earth and Jupiter increased, the delays increased. He concluded that these delays represented time consumed by the light of the moons in traveling greater distances. He found, or supposed he found, that when this Earth is farthest from Jupiter, light from a satellite is seen 22 minutes later than when nearest Jupiter. Given measurement of the distance between opposite points in the Earth's supposed orbit, and times consumed in traveling this distance, there you have the velocity of light. I still say that it is a pretty story and should be rhymed, but we shall find that astronomers might as well try to formulate the gambols of the sheep of Little Bo Peep, as to try to formulate anything depending upon the satellites of Jupiter. In the Annals of Philosophy, Volume 23, page 29, Colonel Beaufoy writes that, upon December 7, 1823, he looked for the emergence of Jupiter's third satellite, at the time set down in the National Almanac. For 2 hours he looked, and did not see the satellite emerge. In Monthly Notices, Volume 44, page 8, an astronomer writes that, upon the night of October 15, 1883, one of the satellites of Jupiter was 46 minutes late. A paper was read at the meeting of the British Astronomical Association, February 8, 1907, upon a satellite that was 20 minutes late. In Telescopic Work, page 191, William Frederick Denning writes that, upon the night of September 12, 1889, he and 2 other astronomers could not see satellite 4 at all. See the Observatory, Volume 9, page 237. Satellite 4 disappeared 15 minutes before calculated time. About a minute later it reappeared, disappeared again, reappeared 9 minutes later. For Todd's observations, see the Observatory, Volume 2, page 227. 6 times, between June 9 and July 2, 1878, a satellite was visible when, according to prediction, it should have been invisible. For some more instances of extreme vagaries of these satellites, see Monthly Notices, Volume 43, page 427, and Journal of the British Astronomical Association, Volume 14, page 27. Observations by Noble, Turner, White, Holmes, Freeman, Goodacre, Ellis, and Molesworth. In periodical astronomical publications, there is no more easily findable material for heresy than such observations. We shall have other instances. They abound in English mechanic, for instance. But, in spite of the host of such observations, Professor Young, The Sun, page 35, says that the time occupied by light coming from these satellites is doubtful by only a fraction of a second. It is of course another instance of the astronomers who know very little of astronomy. It would be undignified if the astronomers had taken the sheep of Little Bo Peep for their determinations. They took the satellites of Jupiter. They said that the velocity of light is about 190,000 miles a second. So did the physicists.